got me? All right. First of all, I want to thank our veterans, those that are serving our country, and those that have served. And, just thank you. Thank you for what you do, and to allow us to be able to play this game and to live in a country that we live in. So thank you. I want to thank our fans. It was live from the moment we started down the Razorback Road and a hog walk. And definitely, we told our players just get them in the game and keep them in the game. And I want to thank our fans, and I want to thank our seniors. It's very, very important that we recognize these seniors and the hurt that these guys and the fight that they've been through. We started with 27, down to 15, and they love the Razorbacks with all their heart, and we love them. A guy like Yelda and J. Red, great to see him making some big catches tonight, and Dre playing through pain and the fight that he has, and they all have, and Armand Watts. I mean, what a great story with Armand and the journey and how he's gotten to where he is. And thanks to all our seniors. And I'm going to give LSU credit. We knew that they were an elite defense. I knew that going in this week, and obviously they definitely showed that. I thought our team, I was very proud. I thought our team fought hard. There was no quit. There was a constant fight with our guys, and it has been that way all year. And we got within a score. We just needed one more stop, and we just couldn't find a way to get that ball back. And but there was a fight in these guys, and this was again a locker room. The young men are hurting, and coaches are hurting. Offensively, I thought we were very inconsistent. We couldn't run the football. We were poor on first down. I think we averaged 2 yards on first down and 2 of 12 on third down, and that's difficult. That's difficult to move the football when those two areas aren't in sync. They made us one-dimensional, and we knew the back end of their secondary was as good as anything we've seen, but making us one-dimensional and anybody is tough to do. I thought Ty was tough. I thought he played with toughness. He stood in the pocket. He took some hits, and the grit that he showed again kept us in that game, especially late third quarter into that fourth quarter. I thought they were bringing some pressures. They were bringing we'd seen before. I thought that there was times that they were bringing some delayed pressures on us, but we just we couldn't get off and pick them up. Field position early on offensively I thought we put ourselves in a bind. We couldn't flip the field early, but defensively we had 7 TFLs, 3 sacks. I thought our guys swarmed to the football. We held them 360 yards. I thought we were extremely aggressive, and but again, just a fight in all our group, and it's just it's an opportunity that these young men have been coming back in this building and fighting every day, and that's our message right now. We got to come back in and continue to fight. So with that, I'll open up.
Raise your hand. We'll get Mike here.
Yeah, Chad. Yeah, what do you think were the biggest issues with the inability to run? And also, we saw Rakeem look like he got hurt. How's he doing? Do you have any update on him?
Well, it was ankle, and we'll reevaluate tomorrow. I just think defensively, I think they were very, very aggressive. I thought that they had an extra hat in the box. I thought that they, obviously their linebackers played extremely well, and when we would get a crease, it just seemed like it closed extremely quick.
Coach, I'm glad you losing 2 big catches there in the fourth quarter, but then also the unsportsmanlike penalty. Just your thoughts on that?
Well, obviously we made some tremendous catches, and I thought the play before, the touchdown before, was close to be the unsportsmanlike, and actually addressed it with him on the sidelines. I said you have to play smart, and my exact words was you got to be composed, and I knew that if there was anything remotely close, that he was going to get caught, and we weren't composed.
So Cantrell went through the senior day. Is he not coming back next year?
Yeah, you know, with Austin, we've had that discussion, and he's leaning strongly toward just going on. You know, he's married and got a family, and just looking maybe at moving on to the next step. That's something he and I'll have a discussion with after the season's over with. But I shared with him, look, I don't want you to miss this. If that's part of your thought process, and if not, we'd love to have you back and go through another senior day.
Also defensively, just what you feel overall. You know, what you do to kind of keep LSU, keep it where you all are in the ball game with them.
Yeah, I thought we swarmed the football really well. I really did. I think that there were a lot of hats to the ball, a lot of red jerseys, you know, around that football. So I thought we tackled well. So that was another big thing. But just our ability just to pursue the football.
You guys started testing that LSU secondary late. Do you feel like maybe you should have attacked a little bit more earlier with the way that you were able to move the ball late?
Well, you know, no, not really. I thought that we had to run the football, and for us to be effective, we have to run the football, and you got to run the football in this league. And you know, we thought that there were several times we had the ball, we could got it out on the edge, and there was one time we tripped and fell in the backfield, and we had it up on the boundary, and I thought we could loosen them up a little bit with some of the nakeds that we were throwing. But you know, our game plan was to come in and run the football, but we, you know, our inability to do it, and obviously the third quarter, you know, the score started dictating that we're fixing to have to be one-dimensional, and that we had some guys making some plays, which was good to see.
Coach Moore's had so many, you know, the LSU game was close tonight. Ole Miss, A&M, got 2 games left. How much is a W, and how close are you to getting that W? I think these guys, it would just maybe change the attitude. Not that the attitude's bad, but maybe get that winning feeling. How much is that needed? Right?
Well, very much so. You know, going into the off season, you know, sending these seniors out on a positive note. That was our message in there. I mean, you know, we still have, you know, 2 weeks left, and 2 opportunities to send this thing out on a positive note going into off season, and very much needed, and there's no doubt about it. And these guys are continuing to fight, and I think that you can see that, and you see it in these guys. And they'll come back in here tomorrow, and they'll continue to battle and put our best foot forward.
Yeah, Chad, I think you guys just had 61 yards at halftime. I gotta believe you haven't had many, if any, games like that in your career like that. Just kind of what was the feeling at halftime? And then they sacked you on the first series, so I think it was 53 yards, but then you guys ended up, you know, doing pretty well in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I just think, you know, our halftime, I mean, we just had to find a way to sustain and put some drives together, put first downs together. We were very inconsistent, and you know, there were times that we were getting handled a little bit, and that was what was happening. And we were getting some hats, and we had the looks that we wanted in a too high look, and we just couldn't. When we would have a crease, it would close in a hurry. And so, you know, my message to our offensive staff at halftime was let's just try to, you know, put first downs together. Let's try to find a way. We're going to have to throw the football on first down some, a little bit more, but we gotta just try to find positive yards on first down, and that was our message. It was, you know, hey, look, we got another half to play here, and we're still in this thing.
Coach, it's your first year here, so first time playing LSU as head coach of Arkansas, but you know, this series has been pretty close over the last, you know, quarter century or so, and you got, you know, several Louisiana players and leaders on your team. What's been your takeaway from playing LSU this time, and how those players respond, and how the scores seem to be pretty close regardless of the circumstances of the 2 teams? Well,
I just think regardless who you play, it's about the Arkansas Razorbacks. That's my message to them. You know, the way we get up for a certain game, or that should be irrelevant. We have an opportunity as the Arkansas Razorbacks to represent the Razorbacks of the past, the present, and the future. And that is to come out every day and play regardless who we play. And that's where we want to get this program. It doesn't matter who we play. We've got to reach a certain standard, and we have to be consistent with that standard. I thought our energy level was extremely high tonight. I thought we were flying, and we were very passionate. the way we played tonight, and that has to be consistent regardless who we play.
No questions for Coach Morris.